interviewed Robinson's roommate, a biological male who was involved in a romantic relationship with Robinson. The roommate told police that the roommate received messages from Robinson about the shooting, and he did provide those messages to police. On September 10th, 2025, the roommate received a text message from Robinson which said, "Drop what you're doing. Look under my keyboard." The roommate looked under the keyboard and found a note that stated, quote, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." Police found a photograph of this note. The following text exchange, then took place. After reading the note, the roommate responded, "What? You're joking, right?" Robinson, "I am still okay, my love, but am stuck in Orem for a little while longer yet. Shouldn't be long until I can come home, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you." Roommate, "You weren't the one who did it, right?" Robinson, I am. I'm sorry." Roommate, "I thought they caught the person." Robinson, "No, they grabbed some crazy old dude, then interrogated someone in similar clothing. I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after, but most of that side of town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering." Roommate, "Why?" Robinson, "Why did I do it?" Roommate, "Yeah." Robinson, "I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out. If I am able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence.
That's crazy.
Going to attempt to retrieve it again. Hopefully they have moved on. I haven't seen anything about them finding it." Roommate, "How long have you been planning this?" Robinson, "A bit over a week, I believe. I can get close to it, but there is a squad car parked right by it. I think they already swept that spot, but I don't want to chance it." Robinson again, "I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. I'm worried what my old man would do if I didn't bring back Grandpa's rifle. IDEK if it's had a serial number, but it wouldn't trace to me. I worry about prints. I had to leave it in a bush where I changed outfits. Didn't have the ability or time to bring it with. I might have to abandon it and hope they don't find prints. How the F will I explain losing it to my old man? Only thing I left was the rifle wrapped in a towel. Remember how I was engraving bullets? The F in messages are mostly a big meme. If I see notice bulge UWU on Fox News, I might have a stroke all right. I'm going to have to leave it. That really effing sucks. Judging from today, I'd say Grandpa's gun does just fine, IDK. I think that was a $2K scope. Wink, wink. Robinson again, delete this exchange. Again, Robinson,
See,
my
he
dad
talking to
wants
himself.
photos of the rifle. He says Grandpa wants to know who has what. The feds released a photo of the rifle, and it is very unique. He's calling me, RN, not answering. Robinson, since Trump got into office, my dad has been pretty diehard MAGA. Robinson, I'm going to turn myself in willingly. One of my neighbors here is a deputy for the sheriff. Again, you are all I worry about, love. That came from Robinson. Roommate, I'm much more worried about you. Robinson, don't talk to the media, please. Don't take any interviews or make any comments. If any police ask you questions, ask for a lawyer and stay silent.
Wow. Wow. What kind of world do we live in, man? Like, This situation is a sad situation because I feel it's just a kid that's lost. That's really all this is. It's not Mossad. It's not Israel. It's not Donald Trump's team playing jokes to try to assassinate him to bring drama back to. None of those conspiracy theories that y'all believed is true. I told them the simplest explanation is the explanation. He was radicalized left, unfortunately. Unfortunately, you get those on both sides. You really do. And they're not good for neither party. We don't need those radicals on either side. But this guy had the audacity to be so radicalized that he wanted to act on it. And I would say this: the boyfriend or the partner that was trans, man going to woman, he didn't even know this was happening. He had no clue. So he didn't explain when his partner, his trans partner said why. He said right here. He said, "Why did you do it?" He said, "Why did I do it? Yeah, I had enough of his hatred. Some hatred can be negotiated out. I am able to grab my rifles unseen." Just like that. That's all he's thinking about. Some hate can be negotiated out, as if he lost a debate with this kid or something. Like even even the person that's trans isn't offended. You know what I'm saying? Even the person that's trans is like, "Whoa, bro, you're joking, right? You gotta be. You can never do that." Imagine somebody that you love, right? Say in this situation, and they just told you they killed somebody. And you're like, "Whoa, bro, you just killed somebody." That's way beyond the scope of anything. What did you think was going to happen? I'm worried about your mental health. Why did you do that? And then if you notice when Robinson's texting him, it was just Robinson texting himself the whole time until the roommate said, what did the roommate say towards the end? You just got
France.
he's basically just, now at this point, the shooter was basically just giving information at that point. Just everything he was doing that the police want to know, he was spilling the beans on the comment, on the messages. And these are the messages they got from the trans partner. Because the trans partner is going to comply because he has nothing to do with it. He didn't know he killed him. He just found that out randomly. Yes, he could have told and stuff, but, at the moment, like, I know who did it, but at the moment, I didn't know that this person did it until just now. And the messages prove that. So I don't think the trans partner, for those who think that he's going to get charged too for, association to the murder, I don't think the trans partner is going to be like charged. And I don't think he should be either, because he didn't know what to do, and he was not in this situation. Basically the boyfriend or the partner brung him into this situation. Like, your partner killed somebody in your honor, probably, because it's not specified that was for that reason. But it seems like since you can't negotiate with Charlie Kirk about things and it's unnegotiable, that's the reason why you killed him. That's what you stated, because they asked you why, and that was your only explanation before turning our back and reminding them, "Oh, I left the gun in the tile." And then you're engraving the bullets and thinking it's a joke. So not only this, you're making all jokes, and then you can see it here. He's talking about delete this exchange. He's pretty much talking to himself. Pretty much just kept sending videos. Look, Robinson's talking. You know what I'm saying? Robinson's pretty much talking. Look, all this. Delete this exchange. My dad wants photos of the rifle. He says Grandpa wants to know who has what. You see, and this the situation about this situation, that Daddy said that the grandpa wants to know. He wants a picture of that rifle because he knows that's a very unique, rare rifle, and you just happen to have it. Probably a World War II rifle that works perfectly fine, and you happen to have it. Granddaddy want a picture just to make sure you got it, because they found a rifle, and it just happened that he has the same one. See, so Robinson, he's texting. Oh, and then he switched it to Dad's calling right now. He's not answering. He's since Trump got in office, my dad's been pretty hardcore MAGA. Okay, he's a Republican, bro. He's born that. He's been that way your whole life. He's been Democrat. I mean, he's been Republican, conservative all your life, bro. Why wouldn't he be hardcore MAGA? But then again, he's not even flexing on it. He's really just upset that he don't want to upset his father, but then kill somebody and then leave the evidence. And then you say all the information that they're going to use against you in the text messages to the person that's your partner. And then you plead not guilty. These kids lost, man. That's it. That's why I was just like watching the Jubilee Lush today, and it was about unhoused people versus millionaires. I was like, you know what? It's not even you. It's best not to even argue with people, bro. It's best not even to debate no more. This is what it seems like. You can't even debate with somebody and have a different ideology as them. They want to kill you off. This kid obviously is confused because look, he's talking to himself basically, and he's like, I'm much more worried about you because you just killed the man. And then you just happened to tell me. See, I think the kid knew something was up when the father texted him and was trying to get in touch with him and told him to send pictures of the rifle because the granddaddy seen it on the news. That's when he knew it was up. He knew the gig was up then because he didn't have proof of having the rifle because they already found the rifle on the news. This is really sad, dude, because I don't like this. And then people are like, oh, they trying, bro. This is literally just. He was raised conservative. He went to the left side. He got radicalized on the left side somehow, but he's more radical than his partner himself because his partner is probably Democratic too because he's a trans man. So, or trans woman. His partner is probably Democratic, but he's not a radical left. He's just a regular Democrat. You know what I'm saying? So regular Democrats should look at this aspect as extremists and be like, yo, bro, we don't want no parts of that. That's how I think the Democrats should look at this. Like, yo, bro, you shouldn't have done that, bro. You're tweaking. You just made us look like crazy people, bro, over something that just a disagreement. She said, why did I do it? Yeah, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out. What do you mean there's no negotiation? This is debating. It's a topic. Either you come to the fact with facts or not. And then how are you going to shoot him for it? Because of hate? That's his opinion, bro. And now you finna lose your whole family, the trans man that's probably going to be with somebody else within a year. You lose your family and you lose your life because they're going to try to hit you with the death penalty. It's sad out here, man. Y'all got to get your stuff right, man. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this whole thing. I don't know what kind of conspiracy theories you were thinking about, but at the end of the day, I do believe this was just a kid that was taught the wrong idea. It's okay to be Democrat. It's okay to be Republican. It's only when it gets radical. Once it gets radical and gets violent, you just entered a whole new game. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be on the left. It's okay to be on the right. That's what it's always been that way. You know what I'm saying? But it's when you go far left, far right, that you dip off the corner and you really like, I got to force this ideology on them or else. No, that's not the way, my boy. And unfortunately, he has to pay with his life. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. Don't forget to like the YouTube video for the algorithm. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Savage. Peace.